What's up guys, ChasingLamely here with episode 13 of Tipping the Hatters, and today we're playing the FA Trophy semi-final first leg against Tranmere Rovers away, and that's pretty much it. Let's go into the intro, we'll come back, I'll show you what we've missed, and then we'll get into the game. Sounds like a plan. So, welcome back, and last time we played AFC Fylde in the fourth round, and as you saw we won, and things got a bit hairy. Ronaldo Pearson, who'd been filling in for us as our target man, found himself injured. Good times. Then we went on a bit of a run, so we beat Chorley 4-1 away. Luke Burgess got 2, Reece Turner got 2. Burgess and Pearson and Turner all played blinders in that one. So did James Ball. Really good all-round performance, I'm quite happy with it. Ground out a 1-0 win at home against Brackley. Reece Turner got himself a goal. Oswald came back into the team. So we're starting to look like we've got a full force striking group together again, which is nice. And then the last game out we played Gainsborough away, 2-0 win, Warburton with a penalty, Tubic with a goal. Things did not go as planned, despite the win. We've had Darren Stevenson picked up a knock, he's back today, so let's not panic because we need him. However, we also lost Reece Turner to injury. Yeah, so that's our best striker done. 24 goals so far this season, and if I can remember how to show you what the injury looks like, it doesn't look good. I'm going to be honest with you, it doesn't look good for us. We are in March, we are still trying to chase the automatic promotion spot. Reece Turner's out for 4 weeks, doesn't sound like a lot, but yeah, I mean 4 weeks basically rules out until maybe he'll play the last 2 games, maybe. Not ideal. And in terms of the league, before we actually get into the game, I should do that too. We are currently sitting in second. York have got a game in hand on us, but at the moment there's 5 points between us, and they're playing Southport today, so maybe Southport can do us a favour. Maybe. We'll see. Let's get into the game, let's see what's going on. Confirmation we're playing Tranmere because we'd forgotten. Yeah, so this is the team selection. They are the favourites you'd expect, they're the division above us. We'll have a quick look in a second just at how they're doing because I should have done that before. Team selection: Wheeler, Minahan, Graham, Masonda and Dewberry at the back, Burgess, Ball, Warburton and Stevenson, Oswald and Tubic start up front. No keeper on the bench today. We have got Pearson, Leggett, Lawrence, Evans and Stott. Tranmere Rovers, let's have a quick shufty how they're doing in the league so we know what we're facing. They're currently sat 6th in the National League, so a bit of a test, but I've got faith in these boys. We're on a run of form, 4 wins on the spin. Hopefully, famous last words, we'll make it number 5 today. Let's see how we do, let's see who they're putting up against us. So these are the lineups, 4-4-2s all around. No names that really jump out to me apart from Jay McEverly, who's actually a left back mostly. I only really know him because he played for Swindon, who are my team. He was a really good left back for us. Presumably he's getting on a bit, he's moved inside, that's fair enough. But that could work out well for us as well because McNulty, not a young man, also at centre half, so you know, they're doing well in the league above, but there might be question marks over the pace they've got at the back. I've got a feeling this Buxton lad's not young either. 25, he's not too bad. So yeah, there might be an opportunity here. If we can get Oswald and Tubic in some space, they might get some goals. No one else that drops. I feel like this Wallace fella I should know. Why do I feel like I should know his name? Because he did time at Tranmere and with us, and with Sheffield United. He's probably not bad. All right, we'll make it work. That's what we do. Let's see what Rory says. Rory says Arsenal do it for the fans. They couldn't give a toss. Outstanding. Oh well, we'll see what happens. Let me do my thing where I close windows. Hopefully before we get the kickoff. Yeah, done. Okay, let's see how this one goes. I've got faith. I've got faith in the boys. As long as we don't concede too early, we should be fine. Look at that fitness, McEverly. So I got into the game and realised that I hadn't actually been recording. You've missed nothing is essentially all you need to know. You have missed nothing thus far, but they have got the ball now, and that's a little bit of a worry. Minahan clears that one, and we should be free. I'm not sure if it recorded or not, I'll be honest. I was pointing out their players have got really low fitness, and that's possibly a benefit. Like some of their key players are not fully fit for this one, which means they're either going to keep them on and be tired, or they're going to use their subs very early, and that could work out well for us. So we'll see how that goes. Oswald finds Burgess. Burgess back inside the ball. What's Ball got? Ball's got a ball to Tubic, and back to Ball. Oh, dinky little pass through, and now Stevenson's through on goal. Oh, I don't even know what happened there, but Stevenson's found himself a goal. Minahan's got the credit for the assist, but I'm not entirely clear what happened there. Ball with that cheeky little pass through to Tubic. Tubic finds Stevenson. Stevenson kind of kicks it at the keeper, and Minahan's picked up an assist credit for a ball he was nowhere near. Interesting. This game, it never fails to amaze me. We'll see. Okay, Dubry with a free kick finds it to Ball. Ball's giving it away badly to Westmore though, and Helmut Ari could be through. If he cuts this back, we're in trouble. Freddie Hines, he's not going to miss from there. That we should have defended better there, and we've let them into the game, and that could be a mistake. I was hoping we wouldn't let them score too early. The fact that it's an equaliser softens the blow a little bit, but I was really hoping we wouldn't concede within the first sort of 15-20, because that could see our confidence kind of drop a little bit. We're going to shout and encourage, just because I don't want the boys' heads to drop on this one. I want them to kind of know that we still believe in them a little bit. Darren Stevenson's picked up a knock. That's not ideal. There's so many players on their side that aren't fit, that if we can just kind of stay in the game, we'll be fine. Wallace with a corner. Warburton clears it. Huge hoof upfield. He's only found Buxton, and Buxton's found Ginley. Ginley back to Wallace, and they could build here. Oh, that's a lovely last ditch tackle. And what can Stevenson do? He's picked up a knock, so he's going to hoof it forward to Tubic. Tubic, what's he got? Oh, he did deserve a goal there, but you know, it wasn't ideal, and there was no space to cut it through. Warburton though, he'll take the corner over the top. Oh, they've cleared it with the guy whose name I'm not even going to try and pronounce. It looks like Rhino Matter, but Stevenson gets his foot in, prevents any danger occurring. We're going to have to keep an eye on him, because I don't want Stevenson to stay, you know, to get a serious injury, but also I need him on the field. Masonda with the ball over the top. McNulty's got it, but he's older than time. But still, he's managed to get rid of it, build it. Rhino Matter got it to Wallace. Wallace to Buxton. They're playing little tight triangles round us. I mean, that's the difference in class. When you've got the ability that you know you have that kind of time. But Warburton's knocked it over the top line of Tubing. Tubing cut it across. We might be in business. He has. He's cut it across to Oswald. I thought the keeper had got a hand to that, but he didn't, and Oswald's got himself a goal, and that's good because we need Oswald and we need Tubik, and we need them both to be firing on all cylinders, because with Turner out, these guys are the ones we're relying on to get goals, and we know Pearson will get goals if we need him to, but these guys really are the front two for the next few weeks, so we need them to be working. Stevenson's fitness is definitely going downhill rapidly. I don't think he's going to make it past half time. I'll try and keep him on the field until half time, but it's not ideal. I thought it was going to be a "it's not ideal" t-shirt. I say that too much. It's okay, maybe things will calm down a little bit. We've got the goal, put ourselves back in front. Now we just need to control the game. I'm going to encourage the boys again, because, you know, telling them that they're good enough to win this game might be enough to actually make it happen. Stevenson's definitely not making it past half time, I don't think, or if he does, it won't be long past half time. I'd like to get a third goal just so I feel a bit safer once I take him off, because he is a guy who does create, does score goals, as we've seen. Kind of been our Mr. Consistency all season so far, but again, I can't afford to lose him because really the replacement options are not top draw. Davis with the goal, with the kick from his own box, finds Helmet Ari. Ari's found Ginley. What's Ginley got? He's probably got a cross in, but Graham's going to get it only as far as Thompson. Rhinomata. Oh, fair play to them, they worked that well. Our defence looks like it was asleep. Find that ball through, someone should have dealt with it. It should have been closed down there by Dewberry. Graham had to do better with that header. And frankly, they found their way through about 7 players there. That's not good. I am concerned about our defending. We are really bad at holding on to leads against bigger sides, and that's going to cost us once we're in the National League. That will cost us if we keep doing that. And I say that assuming we'll actually make it through the playoffs. Warburton with the ball over. Tubik's been brought down. McNulty might go off. He's gone off. That looked like the kind of two-footed tackle that might get you sent off, and now Warburton's got a free kick. What can he do? Oh, he scored it. Mark Warburton has scored for us. 3-2. This game has everything. Drama, goals, red cards, injuries. It could be a classic, boys. We could be witnessing a classic right here. Don't mind a good classic late in the season, especially episode 13. It could have gone badly, could have been unlucky, something could have gone awfully wrong. As things stand, we're having an absolute classic, and that's what we need to see. Half time. Let the team know we appreciate their efforts. It's worked. Alright, Rory, you're back on form. I'm going to give Stevenson another 5-10 minutes. I'd rather have a 2-goal lead when I take him off, just because it will feel safe. Even with 10 men, I don't necessarily trust these guys to hold on to it, which is, you know, it's a horrible thing to say, but Tranmere are a bigger side than us. They are, you know, almost an entire league ahead of us. It feels like we need to be cautious even against 10 men. Ball's picked up though. It's found Oswald. Oswald to Stevenson. Stevenson can find a ball there. Oh, Burgess. Beautiful crossfield ball. Cross in here could do some wonders. Stevenson's on the end of it. Tubik. Oh, Darren Stevenson gets the assist. I think he really wants to come off. Simon Tubik's on the score sheet. That could be all she wrote. Now it's all about just building up that goal difference, building up the away goals. I'm not sure if it is away goals in this competition, but we're going to assume it is over 2 legs. It's certainly going to go on aggregate, and we would like to have as big an aggregate lead going into the second game as we possibly can. And for that reason, I'm going to keep an eye on Stevenson, because there's one game between this and the second leg which we're not going to record, obviously, and I think he's probably not going to play, just to let him rest up a little bit. Wheeler now with the goal kick. Hoofs it upfield. McEvely only heads it as far as Burgess. McEvely must be dying out there. Burgess finds the ball over the top to Chubik. Chubik's got his second. The 17-year-old kid has got his 10th goal of the season, and he really is a lad for the future. He's someone I'm excited for, and I just had that awful sinking feeling that we might be at that time of year where there is an international break coming up and he's going to get called up and we could be in trouble. But we'll enjoy him while we've got him. That's a 3-goal lead on aggregate too, which is really, really important. And I think I feel safe enough to take Darren Stevenson off now. He's played a blinder 9.2 after picking up an injury. Fair play to that, I can't argue with that. And now Evans is going to get some football he's been begging for, so that's a good time. Oh, I thought Stevenson was going to go off the field with a goal. That would have been good for him. But you can't argue with that performance for a winger. A goal, an assist, 9.2. It's okay. We're all okay now. McEvely actually is dying out there. They've just used their third sub, and their key centre half is rapidly going to drop below 50% fitness. They must be really desperate to try and get something from this game to risk that, because I would never risk that if I had the option. 70 minutes in, is it time for another sub? We'll take off James Ball, because James Ball does like a yellow card. He does enjoy getting himself booked. We will use the excuse to send on Liam Lawrence, Captain Fantastic. Let's see how that goes, and we'll see what we do with the next sub. I mean, I'm not in a hurry to make it. What I'd like to do is get Chubik his hat-trick, bring him off for that kind of lap of honour. That would be the ideal, and it could happen. I mean, we're against 10 very rapidly fading men. So who knows? We could get him a third. That would be what we want. I mean, they're not giving up. They're still having a few shots at goal. They're still attacking us. But you've got to think, if you're 3 goals down and you've got 10 men, you've probably given up a little bit mentally. 5-ish to go, and I really, really want Chubik to get his third goal. I do, because I'm going to get a really annoying press question if I take him off on 2. But yeah, he'll be disappointed you took him off when he was on a hat-trick. Yep, he'd be disappointed if he got hurt and couldn't play as well. Screw it, we're in the last minute. He can take his bow. It's not Pearson's best position. I don't think it matters at this point. Burgess now's got the ball on the right. We're in a highlight. Lawrence fouled. Would have been nice if that had led to a red card too, but it didn't. They're unsure why a player on a hat-trick's been withdrawn, so you can cheer for him. Ball in from Lawrence. This is pretty much the game. That is the one. 5-2. 5-2 win against Tranmere, boys. They're a league above us, the whole league above us, and we've just beaten 5-2 at their own patch. And that is definitely a good thing. Wow. So we might be playing in a final, boys. Wembley in the first season could be interesting. Let's have a look, see if it tells us how the other game went. Finished 0-0. That's interesting. Very interesting. Gloucester or Torquay. We'd still rather beat Torquay for the trophy, but Gloucester would be easier. Now let's see how bad it looks for Darren Stevenson. Just want it to be a 1 or 2 day thing. That will do nicely for me. 6 to 8 days. He might not make the second game. He might not. But we're going to have to take that risk. Because I don't need him for Leamington, and I can't give him an injection for the next game, as far as I know. Anyway, we are going to leave it there. Let me just have a quick look, see how York did, because that's going to become important to us. York got smashed by Southport. We're within 5 points, boys. All things being even, we're within 5 points. And York just took an absolute battering. This is going to get very interesting for the rest of the season. You're going to want to stick around. If you've enjoyed the video, hit the like button. If you want to see if we can overcome York and win the FA Trophy in our first season, and to see if Simon Tubic can further build his legend, and if Darren Stevenson plays, you need to hit the subscribe button now and tune in for that next episode. That's a really good idea. Until then, boys, there are links below for the documentary and all sorts of other stuff. Definitely smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. If there's someone you know who likes Football Manager, send them this link, because they need to be with us on our journey upwards. We're going up, we're going to win the FA Trophy, and we're going to tip the Hatters. Until next time, this has been episode 13, and I'll see you later.